Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody shall know pain. Let's get into it, shall we? I had to refresh, because I had started recording and it looked like it was going slow, but I think it's going a little bit slow now because usually you could tell by, I usually pay attention to Kurama's tails, and if it's not moving too fast, then it is, I guess you could say not lagging, but may have some frame drops, but I guess you can call that lagging. Yeah. But let's not worry about that. Today's topic is for those who are not in school no more, college. I can count college. I say those who are either in college or not, or either in college or done with school in general. What have you learned? I guess looking back, what have you learned overall? I guess a better example. Well, actually, not a better example. But I guess I will just explain what I learned, and I guess I'll also I would say what I learned, and now probably I guess make the topic. It'll make the topic make sense in terms of what I'm asking. So for me, growing up and it mainly happened, it mainly happened, going into middle school where your parents, brother, it's just really your family in general. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, what's your main, mainly your brother, more actually my brother, auntie and all that. Would tell me stuff like, sagging. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's really just trying to look cool when it's sagging. When you talk about matching, I mean, yes, that's one thing. You do want to look fresh. You want to look fresh, stuff like that. Going to school, you know what I'm saying? Matching shoes on point, pants, whatever you wear as pants, shorts, whatever, shirt, and all that going together and color wise. But I think my main thing was always the sagging, because looking back on it, it's like for me sagging. If I was able to attract any woman or any women's, it wouldn't be the ones that I would personally would date. What I mean by that is like those that are not, I guess, well, how can I say this? Like for me, whenever I think about, when I think about this particular thing, it's more like the good girls, I guess, because or wholesome girls. I want to say wholesome girls or something like that, because like you look at that certain, not all girls will like a dude sagging. They'll actually look at a guy and be like, "Ew, why is he sagging?" You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "We don't want to see your underwear." You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like I never truly sagged to the point where my pants are either not completely off, but showing most of my behind, but it's like enough where it's not pulled up to my waist. But just looking back on that, it's kind of like, what? I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to wear tight pants because I personally doesn't like that. I don't like that. But I think the aspect of sagging, what? I don't have, I didn't need to sag. I mean, I didn't sag that much. I think I sagged more, some in middle school, and then a little bit or a little bit in high school, like ninth grade and 10th grade. And after that, I'm like, I just wear pants that fit. You know what I'm saying? Wear pants that fit. If I need to wear a belt, I'll wear a belt. But it's just being older and then noticing that, like just being older, looking back on it, you gotta tell yourself, you know what? I did. I mean, I didn't really need to sag at all because of the fact that you wouldn't really attract the girls that you would like. You know what I'm saying? You would probably attract one of those. I guess girls that every guy would try to get with. But the girls that are best for you, that's more compatible with you, wouldn't like you say. So, me, I understand that, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really do that. So it's like you could say it's a life lesson, something that if one have a child, more preferably a son, because then you can tell him exactly the things that you've been through and explain to him what you not do. But even with a daughter, I mean, you just have tell her, I guess, obviously, like the opposite. Not yeah, just still, you wouldn't tell her exactly the same thing you would tell if you had a son. It's the opposite, obviously, being son a daughter. But I mean, things that you learn growing up, especially just in school in general. Trying to tell a kid that you know, like stuff. I guess stuff like if someone doesn't like you, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you can't please everybody. Um, Stuff like I mean, making friends. I understand, like you want to have friends, but the thing is, like you want to have friends that's gonna be around for the long run, not just there for now. You know, and like I mean, I guess you can say when you're dealing with bullies and stuff like that, they're only bullying you because they feel inferior to themselves. That's why bullies do what they do, or like they're something's not good, something's not going good on in their life, so they have to do that to you. Um, I mean, peer pressure. That's the number one thing is peer pressure. Telling your child, I guess try your best not to go and do what to do. Try not to do what everybody else is doing. Oh yeah, I mean, what? I've been going on with my topic. We got the new events: gold change, black market, treasure hunt, um, giveaway, magic box, value buy, some simple stuff. Yeah, I mean, I guess this topic turned into me just really just talking about life. Oh, that's cool though. I mean, because I mean, I do. I guess believe I have. I mean, yeah, I do have some younger viewers, and like I guess me kind of breaking down this type of stuff could I mean it could help them just just in case they might I guess having any particular problems in school just by me just talking about it right now in this video might help out a little bit because I mean I've been through it so I've been through it and like looking back on it I understand everything you learn on it and you be like what I can take what I learned and teach to somebody else. But the thing with gold change is like I know I need what $50 to do the 5 spins, and I think 100 to do all 7. I would really love to do the 5th one because I have enough. Actually, I don't. Actually, I would have enough after I do the spins. I will eventually have enough, but I mean, oh, it's be quick. Wow, I just realized, man, be quick, gold change. Oh man, but I mean, part of me is like, yeah, if I had $50, would I do it? Would I not? Another part of me is like, you know what? I don't want to do that. But I think the net growth, the net growth of gold that I would get from gold change with doing the 5 spins, I think is like more than 4,000 gold, and I need 5,000 to upgrade my fan, and I need I think about 4,000 to get Kaguya power. So I did say I want to get Kaguya power for the new year, and then but I mean, I would have to either deal with gold change or some other means of getting the free gold or getting the 5,000 gold. I'll just change it in case if I'm off by numbers. You know what I mean? Just me stating. I want to make sure I'm right on my numbers. And then one for the full year, 4,000 for the full year. So so basically, I need a total of 9,000 gold to do both upgrade my fan and do the Kaguya power. So that means like if we got an investment for 10, the 10,000, 5,000 that turns into 10,000, I will only have an extra 1,000 gold from that if I did if I did both of them at the same time. But at the same time, I would like to do that. Well, I would like if we did got that to get it with 10 tails or just basically a coupon event. So I'll be spending gold to get gold back, but then spending gold again to get the net off the 1,000 gold left, but to get coupons on top of that. That'd be pretty cool. Because I mean, I have a good amount of S whipping talismans. I don't think I have enough to max it out. But I mean, I have what 169, or it's about 168. So I mean, one can only really hope that when I could do it, I will have enough. And also anime. Oh, you guys probably noticed already. Those who are on that Anime Ninja, you guys got the new update, Sage Heirloom. Um, I can't tell you where we could get when we will when us and Ninja Classic would get it because what was the last update, which was Jinchuriki? No, it was 8 gates. 8 gates. It took them. It took them, I think, roughly maybe almost not a week, but like 4 to 5 days. I think I can't fully remember. And then we finally got it. So this one could take less, about the same, or a little bit more. But those equipment. See, I thought that you couldn't. I will actually, yeah, I thought you couldn't A4 those accessories, but you actually can. So I mean, that's another thing. So that means like I get those, and like I still be doing on 140 crusade because I mean, even if I didn't, let's say I didn't need the accessories, I would take my 6 million silver and experience points a day. What? No, no. Is it just experience points? No, it's both. I think it is both. It's both. I'll take that every single day. Use those. And then last but not least, hey, perfect. But I made to make them they do take silver. I did not expect that. But that's fine. That's fine. But the amount of time they would take. I mean, the amount of time it would take to make them. It'll take some time. It would take some time. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're able, because it's only like 2 stages for the first one. So like, if you're able to beat it, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, be both of them that you'll have it at a faster rate. But I don't know exactly how strong these guys would be. I mean, I know like the first few stages they'll be a little bit weak in terms of HP, but then they might pick up pretty fast. So it's like, oh man, I'm stalled out. But whenever we get the update, you guys will expect the video, or expect a video from me on that to see how far I can get. Hey, did I claim my bits? I did. Okay. Might as well take care of you. And like when you go to functions, there's like two more. It's like two empty spaces left. So I know one goes for one will be taken, covered up. Well, Sage Heirloom will take one of them, and the last one I believe is going to be the underground city. That'll be the last one. I mean, unless they don't add more functions. To head into more functions, not the ones we already know about, but more ones head into next year, which then extends to row. So then you have a whole bunch of more functions to add into the game. But if they did that, I mean, boost, and more boosts is everywhere. But we all just have to wait and see what the new year has in store for us. I mean, I hope the new year starts off with a bang. With a bang, I mean tail beast bombs. Yep, I'll be able to do this today. Upgrade on that. Nice 3,000. Beat people up. Yep, about 3,200, I think. Or I think it increases for every star. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys later to the road to 80K gold. To the road. 31, huh? To the road to Tonari Otosuki. And to the road to 2,000 subscribers. Deuces.